Alright guys, welcome back to Behind the Curtain episode 3, part number 2. Now for tomorrow's episode, part number 3, I'll be doing a superstar shake-up about who I would move to what brands, Raw to SmackDown, who from NXT I still would possibly call up. So I'll be for tomorrow's video. But before we start today's video, on Twitter now, I'm blowing up on Twitter now, my subscribers are going up. A couple people watched my video from yesterday about Roman Reigns, about him winning the belt in Saudi Arabia, and because the reason they gotta do it over there because he'll be cheered, and over here he's gonna be booed. That's the reason why they freaking switched the dang plans at WrestleMania for to have Roman lose, because Vince was still surprised that he was being booed. It's been 4 years, Vince. Nothing's changed with Roman Reigns. He's still being booed. We still don't want to see him be pushed down our throats. No, we don't. There's other superstars that we want to see to be pushed. It's not just about Roman Reigns. So, anyways, on Twitter, people are telling me, oh, Roman's worked so hard. He deserves to win the belt. Nobody's not saying Roman's not a hard worker. We're just saying him as a face is not working. That's all we're saying, people. Him as a baby face, it's not working. Turn the man heel. Again, I was watching JD's video say for Off the Script, and he said it perfectly. Like, I was thinking about this too. Roman wins the belt in Saudi Arabia. Comes back the next night on whenever Raw is, if it's what this shows me on Friday, so on Monday comes back on Raw, comes out in the middle of the ring, says, you people wouldn't cheer me over here, so I went to where they would cheer me, Saudi Arabia. You people in America don't love me, I get more love over there. Dude, that'd be perfect. Turn the man heel. Turn Roman heel. I mean, it's ridiculous. This guy's a face. It's not working. Turn the man heel. It worked perfectly for Roman Reigns. I mean, just simply, again, watch Roman Reigns' NXT video where he was in that suit and he had like the watch on. He was a cocky, arrogant heel. It worked for Roman Reigns. I mean, look at what it did for his own freaking cousins, the Usos. They went from generic, boring baby faces with face painting, turning heel to get a little new gimmick, and look, everybody loves the Usos. They're the most popular tag team in the WWE. They are the most popular tag team WWE. But, again, turn them in heel. Now, I think Roman's going to win the belt. I mean, again, there's conflicting reports of Brock Lesnar where he's signed to just SummerSlam to do the match with Bobby Lashley, and he's leaving. And there's reports of this a one-off and he'll come back for SummerSlam, which is what I probably believe it's going to be. It'll be a one-off until SummerSlam for Brock Lesnar, and then he'll be done. Same thing for Paul Heyman. So, there's no way. If Roman loses the belt here, if Roman does not win the belt in Saudi Arabia, it'll be mind blowing. I mean, like even people are saying, like, if you don't push Roman, you wasted 4 years of our time. You could have pushed Kevin Owens. You could have pushed Daniel Bryan at the main event for WrestleMania. Besides the one at 30, he could have main evented 31. Well, it could have been him against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31, 32. It could have been Dean Ambrose versus Triple H. You know what I'm saying? 33. We could have had Cena versus Taker, but you won Roman versus Taker. And then this year it could have been Ronda Rousey in the main event, the way she performed, or Asuka and Charlotte could have been the main event, the way that Ronda performed at Mania. So, again, people, don't have to attack me. Roman Reigns, yeah, we're not saying he's not a hard worker. We're not saying Roman does put on some decent matches. I'm not saying he's a terrible wrestler. It's just that him as a babyface, we don't care about him as a babyface. Turn the man heel, and he'll be the biggest. Dude, imagine this. You turn Roman Reigns heel after winning the belt in Saudi Arabia. You build up heel Roman versus face Daniel Bryan for a WrestleMania match. I mean, that'd be like your ultimate evil guy versus your ultimate babyface. I mean, that would instantly sell out MetLife Stadium. You want to sell out a WrestleMania in less than like it used to be back in the day, where they used to sell out WrestleMania in like what 10 minutes back in the day. You'd sell out WrestleMania in what 34 would be 35, and MetLife Stadium would probably be sold out in like less than 30 minutes. If you have that, that would be your main event. It would be. So that's all I'm saying, people. Turn the freaking man heel. Don't have to attack me. Roman's not good as a face. You know that, people. He's not good as a face. You know it. Alright, so for today's videos, the topics that we'll be touching on for Behind the Curtain, episode 3, part 2. Reason WWE kept the Undertaker vs. Cena match short at WrestleMania. Potential angle plan for Bray Wyatt. Vince McMahon is high on one superstar and believes he'll be a major superstar. Wonder who that's going to be, guys. It's not Roman Reigns. A popular city making plans to host another WrestleMania event. And then our last topic for today. WWE already considering top name for next year's Hall of Fame class. So, that'll be the topics in today's videos. So catch you guys here after the quick break.
Yeah. DJ Darrell. The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean? Huncho and Darrell made the beat, you know what I mean? I got this man on the saxophone.
Alright guys, welcome back. So, the first topic I'm going to talk about here, because I'm going to save the Undertaker and Cena for last, because that's the biggest story for me right now on this whole topic for today. So, let's just go ahead and get to this Bray Wyatt situation. So, I need you guys to calm down about this. Bray Wyatt is a baby face. It should have been like that. What? Remember when Roman had I think this was when did Bray Wyatt have that angle? Sorry guys, when did Bray Wyatt have that angle where he saved Roman Reigns for the Wyatt family and then he like turned baby face? I'm trying to think, when was that? Was that after WrestleMania 32? Yeah, it was after WrestleMania 32. Remember Roman had won the belt from Triple H. And I believe he was attacked the next night on Raw, and then the Wyatts came out and saved Roman Reigns. And then the next week after Bray Wyatt got the ankle injury, he turned back heel. I was like, no, keep him face. So this right here article is already literally about to piss me off because him and Matt Hardy are pretty much good. Do you think they're not a great tag team? So this article is just getting on my nerve. Keep the dude baby face. All right, so. As seen at WrestleMania 34 Mercedes-Benz Superdome, yeah. Matt Hardy won the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Good. Also, Bray Wyatt, who has been off TV for the last few weeks, made his return to WWE by competing in the match. Wyatt has turned babyface and is now paired with Matt Hardy, which is working for the dude. Come on, Vince. Don't turn him heel. Now, this bottom part here just irritates me. The group at NXT, which we're about to talk about, which you guys probably know. There's only like one faction of group that's really left that's really popular besides Undisputed. They work better as a babyface. Even I like Nikki Cross better as a babyface. I like Killian Dane as a babyface. Killian Dane is probably one of the most over people in NXT. He just had a freaking great 6-man ladder match for the North American Championship and for TakeOver. Why you want to turn the dude heel? So Dave Meltzer, which all these articles they're gonna be by from Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer is reporting in the latest edition of Wrestling Observer that there has been a pitch. So this is a pitch. It's not going to be official, but we'll find out next week on the Superstar Shakeup. I believe Sandy will be drafted to SmackDown. There has been a pitch for Wyatt to turn on Matt Hardy and then be the leader of Sanity. Is Eric Young not the leader of Sanity? So why would somebody else come in and take over his role? That's just stupid. You keep Bray Wyatt as a babyface with Matt Hardy. Then later down the line, maybe at SummerSlam, maybe the pay-per-view before SummerSlam, you turn Matt Hardy heel, and you have a Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt, heel Matt Hardy versus babyface Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam. Come on, this is not hard to do, Vince. Why would you turn Bray Wyatt heel and have him be the new leader of Sanity? Eric Young's been the leader of Sanity since he stepped foot. At worst case, you have Eric Young turn on Sanity, and then Killian Dane versus Eric Young or something made down the line. No, keep Bray Wyatt as a baby face. Okay, Vince, don't turn him heel. Let the man run first. All right. Speaking of Vince McMahon believes a certain wrestler would be a major star. Okay. Now the person we're going to talk about here. He had his issues with Dave Meltzer, which led to him being failing to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Jinder Mahal, the failure Raha. So Vince McMahon believes, according to reports from Dave Meltzer, WWE originally had big plans for Baron Corbin after WrestleMania 33, and we know he got in this feud with you, which led to him losing his briefcase. The plans at the time was to give him a new music, which he got new music, and push him hard. He was in the Andre Giant War Battle Royal this year, but he did not win, of course. He was the last person to be eliminated from the match. It should be noted that Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles for the WWE title is being promoted as a SmackDown main event for Extreme Rules on July 15 in Pittsburgh. Now, again, you know these things are subject to change all the time, but this is looking like to me that Daniel Bryan is on Raw. Just trying to get what they're saying. Because if Baron Corbin's in this match, why would Baron Corbin be in this match? Wasn't Daniel Bryan just not in the altercation with Nakamura and AJ on SmackDown? If they move Daniel Bryan to Raw, it'll be stupid. Because you know why? Again, like I say, if you're in the same brand as Roman Reigns, you're not being pushed. I'm sorry. So why would you move Daniel Bryan from SmackDown to Raw? Why? For what reason? Your goal right now should be you keep Daniel Bryan as strong as you can. He wins the Royal Rumble. You move the Miz to SmackDown. Miz wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Or worst case, whatever. Or worst case, you keep the Miz on Raw. Miz wins the briefcase. Miz cashes in the WWE title on whoever before the Royal Rumble event. Bryan wins the Rumble. Bryan versus the Miz for the WWE title. Why are you moving Daniel Bryan from SmackDown? Why? You know what I'm saying? Keep Daniel Bryan on SmackDown. Now, as far as Baron Corbin being pushed, I mean, Baron Corbin has a cool finisher, right? He has a cool setup, the Deep Six, and he has a cool finisher in the Days, which I like that. But he's still green in the ring. So, I mean, what? You're going to turn Baron Corbin babyface or keep him as a heel? Worst case, you can move Baron Corbin over to Monday Night Raw. Again, my video will be tomorrow for who I move and why. So, I'm very detailed why I'll be moving people. Worst case, you move Baron Corbin to Raw. Okay? Now, as far as AJ versus Nakamura in the Extreme Rules match, let's see, Backlash, I potentially seeing Nakamura beat AJ for the belt at Backlash. I can potentially see that. And then Extreme Rules, I wouldn't say an Iron Man match because I'm tired of seeing Iron Man matches. Even though we don't get them a lot, but let's be like a no DQ Iron Man match, which that would be pretty cool. How about this? A Iron Man match, falls count anywhere. They could probably tear the house down on that. That'd be pretty cool. But as far as Baron Corbin being pushed, he's not on my number one list of being pushed on SmackDown. How about you push Ty Dillinger? How about you push Sami Zayn? How about you push Kevin Owens more? How about you push who's not being used else that was just called up to SmackDown a couple weeks ago? Not like last year. I'm trying to think of anybody else. How about you push Rusev? Yeah. Why you push Rusev before you push Baron Corbin? Don't worry about Baron Corbin. How about you push Rusev, who's your number one merchandise seller in the company, Vince? How about you do that? Crazy. All right, let's go on to the next topic here. Popular City already making plans to host another WrestleMania event. Okay. So according to Dave Meltzer, Orlando is already trying to place a bid for WrestleMania to be back in either 2023 or 2025, which I did not go last year in Orlando, even though I live close to Orlando. But one of my friends did go to WrestleMania, and he also went to New Orleans this year. Now, he said last year Orlando, they had this huge orange spotlight, which you guys probably saw across Twitter, which was blocking people's certain views, which made them, instead of looking in the ring, they were looking on the scoreboard because they couldn't see because the light was blocking them. And even this year in New Orleans, they had that huge orange spotlight, again, that was blocking out certain view. So, first of all, WWE, get rid of the orange spotlight that's blocking your fans' view because they're wasting their money. They're calling Ticketmaster and not getting refunded. Because last year, my friends, one of his friends, and I know Frank, if you guys watch Wrestle Reaction, he even said it, that the orange light was blocking their view. They even called Ticketmaster, and Ticketmaster would not refund them the money because, it's not our fault, it's WWE's fault. Because we did not make the orange spotlight. But anyways, the city previously hosted WrestleMania in 2008 and last year in 2017. Orange County, Florida, tourist development sport increased it about $1 million in revenue. So, $1 million, better than what you didn't have, right? But for Orlando getting WrestleMania, the problem with Orlando and just like down here is that even Miami and Tampa, we don't have that huge stadium. The only stadium in Orlando is just for the soccer team that holds like what? About, what did Mania do? Mania did about 60,000 people last year. Yeah, they did about 60,000 last year. So it's a problem. We don't have nothing that's super huge down here, because even in Miami, the Sun Life Stadium holds about what? 60,000 people too. We don't have that huge venue, which is the bad thing about it, man. But besides that, I mean, Orlando placing another bid is what it is. I don't know where next year's going to be, which we'll find out what that is pretty soon. I heard rumors about maybe in Philadelphia next year or Minnesota, but I think it's going to probably be in Atlanta, because the Falcons just built a new stadium. And you know how WWE is like, when they build new stadiums, they like to attend the new stadiums quick as they can. So we got 2 more topics here for today's video. Let's go ahead and get into this. WWE considering another top name for next year's Hall of Fame. And this guy here thought he was in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, what the freak? I did not know he was not in the Hall of Fame. Dave Meltzer's reporting that next year, WWE's already trying to place in Big Bam Bigelow, which I was like, this dude's not in the Hall of Fame? Like, what the freak? But I'm not surprised, I guess, right? Shouldn't be surprised. Owen Hart's not in the Hall of Fame still. And shout out to Mark Henry. Still the best Hall of Fame speech. If you guys not hear his Hall of Fame speech this year. I was surprised Bam Bam Bigelow was not in the Hall of Fame, but again, like, Owen Hart's not in it. So the idea is that WrestleMania is coming to New Jersey next year, which is where Big Bam Bigelow is from. It'd be more fitting to do it next year, where WWE made the decision this year to put Mark Henry in the Hall of Fame because he was from... No, he was not. He was not from New Orleans. So what was the decision? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Dave Meltzer. So the decision was to put in Mark Henry, even though they were thinking about putting Bam Bam Bigelow in this year, but they wanted Mark Henry. Gotcha. Again, the reason why The Rock says he would not be in the Hall of Fame yet, because he thinks he still can wrestle. Same thing with Batista. They both have turned down Hall of Fame inductees because they think they still can wrestle, which, I mean, The Rock and Batista still can wrestle, yeah. So it'll be hard for them to find another headliner next year. Because the way the Undertaker looked at Mania, you would think he would like still want to do it. Maybe we do like one-off events at Mania. Because he did get his hip surgery. So he looked okay. He looked better than he did the last couple years. That's what I'm saying. So who would you have be your headliner? Because Taker probably won't go in next year. Neither will Batista or Triple H. You know what I'm saying? Who would you induct? Edge is already in the Hall of Fame. Kurt Angle's already in the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Who would be that headliner event? Sting's already in the Hall of Fame. Goldberg's already in the Hall of Fame. I'm trying to think, is there anybody? Eddie Guerrero's already in the Hall of Fame. So you're like, see, they're kind of screwed because The Rock would not go in next year. I don't think it'll be either. Batista won't. Neither will The Undertaker. Wow. I'm trying to think of anybody who's just retired that would be like a headliner event. Wow. Maybe Owen Hart be their headliner? I guess I'm trying to think of anybody. Wow. Yeah, Vince is going to be tough finding a headliner for the Hall of Fame next year. Because again, I don't think the Undertaker won't go in. Neither will be. If Undertaker goes in, I'll be shocked. But if he goes in, he goes in. Batista won't. Neither will The Rock. So Vince has got to find somebody to be the headliner. It's tough, Vince. We'll see what he does. And then we got a whole year. We got a whole year to worry about the Hall of Fame. Okay, let's get into this main event topic for today. Reason WWE kept The Undertaker versus John Cena short at WrestleMania. At Cena WrestleMania 34 at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, Louisiana, Undertaker did in fact accept John Cena's challenge to a match. Before the match started, the referee ran down the ring, told Cena something where Undertaker wasn't here yet. Then Cena got attacked Elias. Elias got a little spot in the ring with Cena. What was that? We see a spotlight in the ring with Taker's hat and jacket. With a lightning bolt hitting it, lights go out, then back on with the hat and jacket gone. That gong hit and Taker's music played. Taker came out as the dead man gimmick. Taker won the match in very quick fashion. Dave Meltzer reported in the latest edition of Wrestling Newsletter that the decision to go with Cena vs. Taker at WrestleMania was made months ago. months ago, Vince. And this is what the storyline you wanted to go with. Listen here. I didn't have a problem with Undertaker not coming out and accepting John Cena's challenge. I had no problem with that, the way they set it up. It's just that unless this is going to lead to a rematch, you wasted a match that everybody wanted to see. I've wanted to see this match since Actually, you know what? I wanted to see this match since WrestleMania 23. Because at that time, I still wanted to see Cena versus Taker, but they went with Taker versus Batista. And they went with Michaels versus Cena, which they both were good matches at WrestleMania. But I just always wanted to see this match. And what we got was what we got. Decision was made months ago. And that, at the same point during the build to WrestleMania, WWE realized that Undertaker couldn't do a match of any real length. See? Undertaker couldn't do a match of any real length, which I said he could not do a 20-minute match. At worst case, he'd probably do 10 at worst. 10 at worst. Thus, for those who were wondering is why the build was done that way was and never guaranteed a match between the two. According to reports, the sports entertainment company wanted fans to feel that Undertaker would be there, but downplay the match as one of the biggest matches on the show. Hey, at worst case, this could have been the main event. Taker comes out, 4 minutes, squash Cena. Yeah. So, there's been conflicting reports that I heard from you guys. Has Taker had his hip surgery or not have his hip surgery? Because if he did not have his hip surgery, then that makes understand why he did the 4 minutes. But if he did have his hip surgery, he could have went longer than 4 minutes. So, it's conflicting reports, people. It's conflicting reports, but I had no problem with it. Again, you wasted this match from WrestleMania 30. And we could have had this match last year. But you had to push Roman Reigns. So, we got what we got with Taker, man. It is what it is, man. I'm just mad. Because I always wanted to see this match. It is what it is. Okay, guys? So, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for my Superstar Shakeup for Behind the Curtain Episode 3, Part 3. Which, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to break down who I would move from Raw and SmackDown. Who would I call from NXT. This is going to be a thorough breakdown. I'll give you the reasons why I move even each superstar. So, you know. Oh, that's why you're moving that person? That makes sense. So, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for this episode, Behind the Curtain, Episode 3, Part 3, okay, for Superstar Shakeup. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and catch you guys today for some more videos. So, now I'm going to do some reaction videos for you guys. So, catch you guys later on.
Yeah. DJ The Real. The way we put this shit together, you know what I mean?